The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on. 419 The Grind.
Saw you sitting there laughing, glass in your hand, eyes on your friends, but you kept glancing my direction, like you've been waiting for something to begin. I straightened up my collar, heart in my throat. Still I walk through the crowd towards your table. Said, if you don't mind, I got a question for you. Can I be stepping to you? One hand on your waist, the other following through. Just two hearts swaying in a crowded room, baby. Can I be stepping to you? Let the whole world fade, just me and you. If this is all we get, I'll make it feel true while I'm stepping to you. Hey. You smiled, said, boy, you're something. Stood up slow, slid into my space. Your perfume wrapped around my jacket, like you already knew I love that taste. No, no, no. We moved easy, right on tempo. Your cheek almost touching my chin. Talking soft about nothing and everything, like we both been starving for this. Can I be stepping to you? One hand on your waist, the other following. Just two hearts swaying in a crowded room, baby. Oh, can I be stepping to you? Let the whole world fade, just me and you. If this is all we get, I'll make it feel true. Oh yeah, while I'm stepping to you. Changing songs on us. I don't wanna lose this groove. Every note I'm falling further into the way you move. So when the final chord is over and they bring the bright lights up too soon, I'm leaning in to whisper, next track, next night. I'm still stepping to you. Can I be stepping to you? One hand on your waist, the other following you. Just two hearts swaying in a crowded room, oh, baby. Can I be stepping to you? Let the whole world fade with you. If this is all we get, feel true while I'm stepping to you, stepping to you. Stepping to you. Static crackles like a morning fire. Dial spins chasing my heart's desire. Voices sing where the silence breaks. Magic in the air every time it plays. Turn it up, turn it loud, turn it on. The radio's my midnight sun. Every note, every beat feels like home. Turn it up, turn it loud, let it roll. Driving roads where the street lights hum. Every station feels like it's the one. They play my dreams, they know my name. Every song a spark, every tune a flame. Oh, the airwaves know my soul. Fill me up and make me whole. Turn it up, turn it loud, turn it on. The radio's my midnight sun. Every note, every beat feels like home.
through the blackened sky.
It's not just music, it's not just sound. It's where lost hearts get found. Turn it up, turn it up. Radio's my midnight sun. Every note, every beat feels like home, feels like home. Turn it up, turn it loud, let it roll.
Turn it up, turn it loud, let it roll. Turn it up, turn it loud, let it
Golden sun, we were running free, chasing dreams underneath the trees. Voices laughing, echoes in the night. Streetlight shining, everything felt right. No tomorrow waiting on our minds. Every moment was a treasure in time. Life was simple, love was near. All those memories feel so clear. If I could go back just one more day, back to the park where the children played. No worries, no fears, just joy in the air. The world was ours, we didn't care. If I could turn back, let me stay. Oh, just give me one more day. Swing sets creaking to the summer song. Every heartbeat where we all belong. Pavement games, hopscotch on the ground. Every corner held the magic we found. Now the years move faster than the rain, but in my soul I still feel the same. Take me back where love was true, to the moments when the skies were blue. If I could go back just one more day, back to the park where the children played. No worries, no fears, just joy in the air. The world was ours, we didn't care. If I could turn back, let me stay. Oh, just give me one more day. Time keeps moving on, but my heart still sings that song of laughter in the summer breeze. All those days meant everything. If I could go back just one more day, back to the park where the children play. No worries, no fears, just joy in the air. The world was ours, we didn't care. If I could turn back, let me stay. Oh, just give me one more day. One more day. One more day. Take me back. Just one more day.
Boots in the mud. Glass City Blues. Boots in the mud. Yeah. Step on the glass.
boots in the mud, boots in the mud, stepping on glass. We came from the flood, catching walleye down by the river. Toledo soul, man, it don't get no realer, Yeah. I stomp in the dirt, Glass City on my shirt, 419 on the grind, putting soul in the work. From the bay to the block, you can hear that sound. Toledo in the blood, roots deep in the ground. Yeah, I walk with a broken glass cut through the pain, but we stronger than the struggle. Sunshine through rain, river rolling, got the walleye on the line. Every hook, every cast, yeah, the city still shine. Got my boots in the mud, stepping on glass. We came from the flood, catching walleye down by the river. Toledo soul, man, it don't get no realer, Clap, 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 stomp, stomp, let the beat ride slow. Glass City blues with a hip hop flow. From the east side, hustle to the west side, pride. We the heart of the 419, won't hide. See the sparks from the glass, shine in the street. Hear the boots in the mud, feel the bass in the beat. Catch a fish, say a prayer, let the river remind. It's the soul of Toledo, keep the step in time.
Wake up, Toledo.
Down by the
You're
water.
listening to the 419 Grind, Rising
Coach
Grind
Steve.
Morning Show.
Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Sean Wan, in the studio with the DJ Impress.
Good morning, good morning. Good morning to all y'all who put y'all long johns up thinking y'all had a little bit of 70-degree weather. We got the long johns like, oh no, come on, bring that ass back on over here. Bring that ass back on over here. We got something for you.
Facts.
And they're digging for long johns this morning.
Yeah, don't put your winter stuff away so quick.
You still live in Ohio.
You still live in Ohio. In the studio, we have the insurance man, the Bishop Dr. Pastor Elder, Tyrone McCain in the house.
Good morning, good people. Good morning.
What's going on with you, Doc?
Man, I'm good, man. What's going on with you, man?
Man, y'all was talking about Eddie Kane up in this buggy. I heard y'all, man.
Hey, but hold on. Look, he came to the Kim Burrell thing. That boy was sharper than tack.
Was he?
Look, he walked towards me. I started reaching for my collection plate. I was about to put something in it.
Hey, well, the offering is always good, man.
I was about to put something in the plate.
Hey, look, was he carrying that title?
Oh,
was he
man.
carrying the title,
There
boy?
you go,
He was
man.
cleaner than the Board of Health, huh?
Man, bro.
He had to jump back, kiss himself 4 times. He was so sharp. Man, that's his granddaddy in him.
Hey, man.
That's his granddaddy in him, man.
Hey, man, you gonna meet famous people, man. You gotta look right,
You
man.
gotta look right? I get that. I get that.
He was, as the old folks say, he was sugar sharp.
We are also in the studio with the producer of the Rise and Grind Morning Show, Jesse Coleman.
Hey, somebody said 50 degrees, you don't know if it's 50 degrees cold or 50 degrees warm.
Right. Because it can be either. Right.
That's definitely sound like bipolar. Right. Absolutely. What's going on with you, Jesse? How was your weekend?
I had a nice, I didn't relax. I don't know what I'm saying.
Okay.
I had a nice,
Okay, I'm about to say.
weekend. Yeah.
You had a nice little weekend.
Yes, I had a nice, relaxing weekend. I only worked 4 jobs.
Basically, right. It's always the grind. Hey, happy birthday to wifey, man. Let's give her a shout. Let's give her a hand clap.
Birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, man.
Today is the wife's birthday, and then she woke up this morning choosing violence. I'm like, what do you want to do? So, I don't know. What do you want to do? It's like, it's not my birthday. It's your birthday.
Right.
So, we might hit I-75 north
Okay,
later
okay.
on.
Okay.
420.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's why I can't never forget it.
You could never forget that, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. But again, man, shout out to your amazing album, dude. Man.
Hey, man.
Number one record in the city right now.
As it should be.
As it should be. Yeah.
I'm being for real. Like,
Okay.
I was so nervous before I put it out because as a creative, you never know how people gonna take it.
Right.
So yesterday, we were at the Kim Burrell thing, and at the very last song I played was my song. Right?
Okay.
In a room full of musicians and stuff, and so I didn't say nothing. I didn't say it was mine or nothing. I just played the song. Chris Bird Shazammed it and came over to me like, "Hey man, what is this?" Right? Because it said DJ Impress. And I'm explaining to him the album, whatever. So as I'm talking to him, another girl come over. She was like, "What was that song that you was just playing?" And so I told her it's a song on my album. She's like, "I'm gonna kill you." I'm like, "Well, why do you want to kill me?" So then she went back over talking to another girl. She's like, "No, that's on his album." She's like, "On Chris Bird album?" Like, "No, the DJ album." So people, they're really. I am getting really, really, really good feedback from the album, and I really appreciate. And all I'm saying is, even if you don't like it, just I'm an artist. I understand. Just I just wanted some feedback. Like I asked people, like, I'm trying to pick a single, right? And it's hard for me to do because they are my babies. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I asked, and everybody's favorite is something different, man.
Right.
So we gotta, try to figure it out.
But I think also, and this is for the listeners as well and viewers, right? I think when you have a gift and a talent, right? Because you've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
And so, people have to understand your background to why you are able to create the music that you like, but you want other people to like. And so I take it that as a very daunting task, because you like, do I really do this one, or do I do that one?
It was a lot of that.
Yeah.
But it's I should say, because I never really I keep stuff to myself a lot. People knew I produced because I used to have a record label back in the day, and even those songs, most of the songs that were released that I produced, I didn't personally like them. To me, they were all like unfinished, and but when people when I make a beat, I might name it just. I might look over there and be like Green Tree. And so when I'm looking for a song,
everything gotta be green.
Why not? Why not?
Gotta
And
be
so
green.
when I'm looking for a specific song I might like, I'm going through these beats and I'll play, and they be like, "Well, what's that?" I'm like, no, I'm like, no, play that. And I'm like, "Oh, we like that just like that." I'm like, "It's not fit." "No, we want it just like that." You know what I mean? So a lot of the stuff that I produced, I didn't like. So I probably have upwards of 1,000 songs, like unreleased songs.
Wow.
And so when I started this album, I started taking a lot of those beats that I had, beats that I had, and then like in my head, I might be like, "Dang, I need a guitar here," but I can't play the guitar. When I started using the AI, I could put my beats in and be like, "Hey, add a guitar to it."
Yep.
You know what I mean? And then when I hear it, I'm like, "Oh," so then it inspired me to start writing again.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then people didn't know that I wrote, because again, I know I'm not right for this, but I've been writing so long, but I keep a lot of it to myself because I don't know how people would react to it.
Right.
But man, people, they've been really enjoying the album, and I hope they're not just saying that like in my face, because I think it is I think it is a solid project.
No,
you know what I mean?
no.
But like you said, they can't be saying it to your face just to say it to you, because you played it yesterday. They didn't know it was you.
Right, and
So they was looking for it.
So
Yeah.
that right there is what it was. Two things that made me realize like it might be cool. One is again, me playing that song yesterday and how people reacted to it, not knowing who it was, and actually run up like, "Who is that?" And then another one is my boy my boy Reed Russell, right? Reed Russell, if you don't know who Reed Russell is, Reed Russell was down at Audio Matrix when they first started. Anybody that does like hip hop or music, Reed Russell has something to do with your beginning, but whether you know it or not, we all branch off of Reed, right? So Reed is so against AI and all of that kind of stuff, right? But Reed's heard a lot of my music because but Reed knows I know how to produce. Reed knows I write and stuff. And so when I told him I was doing an AI album, he was like, "Man, that's gonna put producers out." And like, "Nah, man, I just use AI enhancements. Like, every song I've had some input in the production. You know what I mean? I just use AI enhancements." And so I sent him the album knowing that he was gonna find some fault in it because he don't, he think it's cheating, right?
Right.
But when I sent it to him, he was like, "Man, I wanted to hate on this album so bad. Like I can't find nothing to hate on." He's like, "The writing, of course he know the writing." He's like, "Man, the writing is top notch and the music is fire." So I was like, "All right." And they're my two things that I'm like, "All right.
Right.
It's cool."
So so tell me more about the Ephesians 4 conference. Or was it a conference?
Yeah, it was a conference.
Yeah. Okay.
So I again, I was busy all week, so I didn't go to the concert. But when RC posted he was doing the brunch, I reached out to him to ask him if he needed some help, and he asked me to DJ. So yesterday was the brunch. So they had and it was invitation only. So they only invited like creatives, musicians, singers, producers, content creators, and all of that stuff. And we had it at the link, and we had some performances. I think Tiffany Fryer, I'm sorry, I don't mean to disrespect her marriage. Tiffany Fryer performed, Chris Bird performed, and at some point they was like passing the mic around to like different things. They made a makeshift band and all of that stuff. and then it ended off, Kim Burrell came, and man, she tore the place up, bro.
Wow.
She and she dropped some jewels and some wisdom and prayed over some people, and it was dope. It was supposed to be over at 5. I don't think we left there to like 7:30.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, shout out to Chris Bird, man. Man, shout out to Chris Bird, man.
Yeah.
And Chris Bird is definitely a legend here in our city, man.
He's a legend everywhere.
Everywhere,
not just in our city.
Yeah.
And that was one thing that I truly was happy for, is that one, they gave Chris his flower, Kim Burrell gave him, his flowers for everything he's done, but also people gave RC his man. RC, man. People don't know what he's doing, bro. Yeah, like everything that all the stuff that he's affecting, from starting Wall Music Band, all the fruits from that. Starting his business, A Servant's Heart. Yep. I do events for them, so I see like firsthand the lives that he get to change. You know what I mean? From his employees to the people that he provides services for.
I'm taking my son to him, man. When he get out of high school, I'm taking him right over to RC.
And then he started doing the gospel in the green. I've been with him every year, and I see how it grows, and
it's amazing.
See how people look forward to it, and the healing and all of that stuff that goes on during it, man. People, man, RC got to be protected at all costs, bro.
RC came with Kim Burrell to do the podcast. I told him after the show was over, I said, your influence is going to another level.
It is.
Like it's not just like you being a musician or you being, a promoter, but your influence around the city is affecting so many different people in the city and outside of the city.
And so I try to make it a point, because I know how it is to be in a shuffle, but I always try to stop him at some point and just have him realize the moment. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you got to look around, because one day is all of this is gonna be over, right? And I don't want you to be so busy doing stuff that you don't realize these moments that you are creating. You know what I mean?
Right.
And at what age? 30? What? 32?
I don't know how old he is.
He's young. I'm just saying he's very young.
Yep. And I'm gonna tell you, when Kim Burrell said to him, she said, "Who do you want to meet?" And I know, like, his wife loves Stevie Wonder, so he was like Stevie Wonder. Kim Burrell was like, I'm going to bring Stevie Wonder to Toledo to meet you.
Wow.
And he was like, no, we'll go. She was like, no, you're important enough in what you're doing. I'm going to bring Stevie Wonder to Toledo to meet you.
That's powerful.
Bro, do you know how much influence you gotta have
Yeah.
for Kim Burrell to go and get Stevie Wonder to bring them to Toledo to meet this young man?
I just want to see this kid named RC.
See,
It's too early, man.
What's y'all?
Now y'all making fun of Stevie. I can't wait till Stevie comes.
I can't wait to Stevie. You should come to the 419 Grind Morning Show, bro.
I'm gonna show him this football. He ain't gonna see it.
I was waiting for somebody to say it, but I didn't want to be the one to say it. I was waiting for somebody to say it.
I just got one question for Stevie when he get here. I just got one question for him.
What's that?
So years ago, Travis Grant had made this post, right, about this DJ pyramid, right? And he was ranking DJs on the pyramid, and some people got like offended, right? And so this one DJ was really mad at the spot that he had put him. So he started running down his resume, and then he was like, and one time I DJ'd for Stevie Wonder, and he asked me for my card. I was like, for what? So I'm gonna ask him, does he remember?
Oh my God.
Asking this DJ for his card.
Yeah.
And if so, what did he do with it?
Yeah.
What? Carl said, "Where the ladies at?" All right, hold on now.
Slow down.
What kind of show you looking for, sir?
Well, this ain't that kind of party, but
It's Monday morning, Carl.
I know it's the
Dr. Mitchell.
I know it's the 419 grind, but
Dr. Mitchell.
This is a family show, sir.
oh my God.
he skipped the good morning. And
Right. We know why Carl is tuning in now.
He turned on like, man, I don't see no news.
Man, I will say this too, because we're talking about Chris Bird, right?
Yeah.
You know who is one of Toledo's most famous singer that don't really get his flowers like he should?
Who's that?
That's Bishop John Williams.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That brother can blow.
What was I just?
And you was talking about that before, and I never knew that.
Yeah.
I never knew, because all I've known him for is preaching. I never knew he could sing.
He
Man.
when my father was preaching and evangelizing across the country, he used to take John with him to sing because John was such a dynamic singer.
I was trying to remember what I was like. I just watched something he was on. He was here when they did.
That was his brother, Mark.
Okay,
that was
all
brother.
right,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
all right,
just
all right.
like so,
yeah. They all look alike.
Okay, all
yeah,
right,
the Williams. But yeah, so people don't even understand that him and I, we grew up together, so I know him as John, right? But Bishop Williams, brother can sing, man. I mean, the brother can blow, and it's like, there are so many great singers here in the city of Toledo that you just be like, wow,
Tiffany is amazing, bro.
Tiffany, man, listen, bro, man.
If y'all know Tiffany's grandmother, Lavota Whitaker, you'll see where she got it from.
Look,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just know we did the Gospel on the Green that Ricky Diller was here, and then I just started seeing these videos popping up. She went on. She became a part of his
New G. Yep.
New G.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Wow.
Bro, you got to see these videos like where she is literally like. She takes the lead
And goes off.
completely.
Man.
Completely.
I saw her at Gospel at the Green one year when it was still at Ottawa Park. And I
Yeah.
think either she was pregnant or she had just had her baby.
Yep, she was pregnant.
And RC made her sit in a chair. When I tell you this woman destroyed a whole park sitting in a chair, I was like, man, she ain't no joke. I can listen to her. I tell her all the time, I can listen to Tiffany sing the ABCs. Because Tiffany is, and it's always gonna start like here, and it's gonna go.
Yeah.
Once she go
really
up, it's over with.
Yeah.
So that's what that is, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick commercial break, but before we do, DJ Impress.
Now, it is time for our
Stop.
Favorite segment, man.
You about to get me started.
it's a time for our my Monday family spotlight. Now, this one is about missed opportunity and sportsmanship, right? I have a cousin, Sean Hunter from DC, right?
Oh yeah, Sean.
Sean was a track star, right? He had the opportunity to be the very first 4-time state championship, right? And when you go around one time, is that the 400? Mm-hmm. So he had won it the first 3 years. It was his senior year, and his competition was his homeboy. He had a homeboy, but they went to a rival school. His name was Horace Swift, but they called him Swifty, right? And so him and Swifty would always come in second to him. And, Sean kind of got big headed, you know what I mean? So he was like, I know I can beat him. So, but Swifty was training. Swifty was like, I'm not losing to him, my senior year. I'm just not doing it. Right. And so the track meet came, and it was only 1 point separating the teams. I think they was tied, and whoever won this race would, win the championship or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so when they started the race, like, Swifty is determined, like, he's not beating me this year, right? And so they take off running, and Swifty actually got off on him on the first quarter. But Sean, start hawking him down. When they get to the halfway point, Swifty really go into overdrive, right? And Sean start hawking him down, and right when they get to the 3/4, Swifty was trying so hard that he actually, busted his heart, and he fell down and he died, right? Mm-hmm. And then instead of finishing the race, Sean came, because that was his homeboy, even though they was in competition, mm-hmm. He came back, and he came back to check on him, and everybody was trying to get him, like, finish the race first so that you can, have that record. But Sean, never finished the race. And so, they kept asking him, like, man, like, why didn't you just finish the race first? You could have been. He like, man, I couldn't do it, And so, so I asked him, when I was asking him, could I tell the story? And he was like, yeah. I said, man, but just for the record, man, tell me, why didn't you finish the race? Like, he said, man, I didn't see no point in beating a dead horse.
Go to break, Sean. Go to break. Go to break. I thought he was going to say the race is not given to the swift. That's what I thought he was going to say. I was sitting the whole time like, okay, that's where he going.
He didn't see the point of beating a dead horse.
Read the sponsor, Sean. We got to go to break. Oh, my goodness, man.
Shout out to our sponsors. P360 Studio.
Shout out to our sponsors, P360 Studios, Toledo Art, A Service Art, the Ohio Unity Coalition, Penthouse Business and Solutions Work Spa, and we will be right back.
Jesse, where can they find us?
You can find us live on Facebook, live on YouTube.
My
You
goodness.
can also find us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcaast, and wherever you find your favorite shows.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
What up, bro? Hey, your phone is going off the hook, bro. Yeah, bro.
Let me check this email. Today is finally our moment. LS Reed said he want our demo tape, bro. We finally made it. Hey, man, this shit about to be lit, bro.
Man, we up.
Hey, let's stop calling.
What you got, brother? It's 25 track off. This radio right here.
People don't even know what we had to do.
Fucking car, bro.
Car got stolen. And I'm just trying to keep the fun involved. Big bottles, thick ass, blunt ass.
How the fuck we get robbed by a nice nigga and a fat nigga, bro?
Hey, we want to hear that new bone quick.
Man, your bum still rapping, man?
I'm scared I'm about to answer that phone. I'm tired of making promises that you can't keep.
Pull up. I got no drop on. You ain't gonna come. He's all
Track hall got stolen, bro. But the music was in the track hall.
I ain't got no light. I got a little biscuit. there.
Spin that bitch, that's right. Push, get the shove, and I'ma wipe him like a snot. Shit, we call her the Wicked Witch of the West. Already got the drop.
Hello? Man, I said I'm coming, man. Damn, that's what you all about.
I'm in the house, man. What's going on?
This dude don't know shit.
And I'm about to run Ohio, only haters wanna stop me.
We turned up.
I already got the drop on him. Look, I'ma run it back. Put the block on him.
Man, who getting beat up out here, boy? I didn't see.
Yeah, I will. Stay down,
He wore the chain on my block, now my homie got the clock on him.
Hello, my name is Sean Mahone Sr., founder and executive director of Young Men and Women for Change Behavior Modification Bootcamp Program. If you are a parent experiencing issues or problems with your child, then give us a call today. Young Men and Women for Change, 567-277-5352. Productive leaders for tomorrow's future.
Your first impression matters. What if your business could introduce itself in just 60 seconds? Anytime, anywhere. Business cards get tossed. Social posts get lost. But video connects. It lets people see your face, hear your voice, and trust your story. At Project 360 Studios, we create business spotlight videos. Short professional films that introduce who you are, what you do, and why people should choose you. Here's how it works. Step 1, plan. We help craft your story. Step 2, film in our studio or on location. Step 3, edit. We brand it with your logo, colors, and music. Step 4, deliver a powerful video you can use everywhere. Share it on your website, social media, email signature, anywhere you want to make a lasting first impression. Don't just hand out your business card. Let people meet you. Book your business spotlight video today at Project 360 Studios.
Jamaican reggae kitchen. Every little thing just sizzling. From Yardman spice to Island rhythm. Put some soul in the pot, then listen. Jamaican reggae kitchen. One plate mash up your system. Take a bite, feel the bass in your chest. Then every belly start dance to the hymn them. Rice and peas in a big pan, jack smoke right name in the sky. Grandma hum, one old hymn song. You them bust joke, laugh till them cry. Lime wedge cool down the thing them. Sweet sauce drip off your chin. You say you just come for a small friend, but you go 3 plate deep, can't pretend. Jamaican reggae kitchen. Every little thing just sizzling. From Yardman spice to Island rhythm. Put some soul in the pot, then listen.
The fastest runner.
Yeah. The race ain't given to the fastest runner. Yeah. You know the race ain't given to the fastest runner. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I lace up my shoes before the sunrise. Heart pounding with hope, tears in my eyes. I've seen the struggle, I felt the fight, but there's a voice whispering into the night. Don't you lean on your strength, don't you count your pace. I've written your story before you began the race. I step on the track though the world says you're late. I move in faith though I know I might break, but I'm trusting his hand when I can't see the way. I'm running this road cause he chose me today. All the doubters yelling loud,
Saying you ain't enough.
yeah, but I feel the power now,
Risen from the dust.
the race ain't given to the fastest runner. Yeah, you know the race ain't
my finish line is fixed, built by holy desire.
Though fear might try to bind,
Those storms surround my mind.
I lift my eyes to him.
His grace is what I find.
The race
Ain't given
to
the fastest runner.
the best. Yeah, good in the race.
Ain't given
Take it out.
to the fastest runner.
Take it out.
Isn't it that? Sing it, isn't it the fire? Every stumble, every tear I embraced, molded my character, built me by grace. So I run not to surpass another man, but to finish well, held in his hand.
The race
Fastest runner.
to the best. You won't another race. But that's true. Run it out.
God ain't bring me this far just to barely survive. Listen.
God didn't bless me just to get by. Didn't wake me up just to barely get through the night. I'm walking in favor, I'm living overflow. Exceedingly abundantly, that's how the promise goes. Nah, not just to get by. He opened doors I couldn't pry. I'm blessed beyond the limits of my mind. Nah, not just to get by. I remember nights when the fridge was talking loud. Empty shelves, heavy prayers, faith in the cloud. Mama said, hold on, God sees it all. Even when the pocket's thin, we still stand tall. Now I see the vision clearer than before. He don't give crumbs, he prepared a whole store. If he said it, he meant it, I trust what he said. He ain't the God of lack, he the God of way made. I ain't chased the bag, I chased his face. Now grace on grace got me running my race. Every step order, every breath plan. I don't just survive, I thrive in his hands. Yeah, God didn't bless me just to get by. Didn't wake me up just to barely get through the night. I'm walking in
The
favor,
Rise and
I'm
Grind
living
Morning Show
overflow.
is on.
Exceedingly
419
abundantly,
The
that's how the
Grind.
promise goes. Nah, not just to get by.
Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome back to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Sean Wan, in the studio with the DJ Impress.
Hey, I want y'all to know that my story, I didn't tell them my story, so these songs about these races is hilarious to me. Shout out to my and shout out to all the people tuned in. Anita Madison, I see Pat, Patricia Berry, Donetta Carter, all y'all shout out.
Man.
And Carl, we went outside during break, we trying to find some ladies. No. What happened? We got to bring back our Sugar Mamas for Sean campaign.
Yes.
Maybe we can get some ladies in
The
here.
inbox is still open, ladies. There is still time.
Shout out to the Dr. Liddell that is watching right now. Good morning to you. We also have in the studio the insurance man himself, Mr. Tyrone McCain.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm just blessed to be here to hear about the amazing feats of DJ Impress's family.
Also, that's right. He's right. I told you, man. It's funny because, like I said, he's been this way all his life, man. So imagine him doing this as a kid, man. Yeah, just creative thinking.
Right.
Yeah, I should have known back then that he was going to be some type of creator, producer, DJ, something. I should have known that. But also, we have the producer of the Rise and Grind Morning Show, ladies and gentlemen, Jesse Coleman.
I gotta start getting with you about this music, with these segments that you got, so I can put some music to it.
Hey man, you was right on point today. You was right on point today. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that is, ladies and gentlemen, man. So over the weekend, Saturday, I had an idea. I just had an idea. Figured let's do some type of walk, some type of protest. You know, soft walk, and a lot of people responded to it. Right, a lot of people, about 199 people shared it. 300 people were in the comments. A lot. You know, it's sad when you see people's true colors. When you see people have a really hate and dislike for us, and they're bold with it. You know, so we met on Door in Collingwood, and it was a handful of us, right? It was raining and to be expected or whatever. So the African American Legacy opened up their doors for us, and so we were able to meet in there and have a conversation. I think in this season and during this time, ladies and gentlemen, it's not so much about having a walk or a march and not doing anything after it. I think it's about us coming together to lay some foundation so we can at least start the process of being consistent for some change to take place in our community. You know, and so I think that a lot of people thought we were going to be out there. We shall overcome. Kumbaya. No justice, no peace, and all of that. Nah.
That's why it's whistling. That's all.
That's that DJ stuff for you.
All right. Yeah,
I didn't even hear it.
Look.
Yeah, I'm looking around and I'm looking. I got. That's why I keep an eye on Impress because he can hear it too.
That's why me and you sit on this side.
You can take the headphones back up. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
See. Look. I'm like you, Tyrone. I just do I don't know what I don't know what they heard. How they heard it. I didn't hear it. Yep. And DJ Impress was like, yeah, just do this and do it. And then, I don't know. He said, oh, you can turn the headphones up. I didn't even know you could turn the headphones up.
Me neither. But I just go, whatever volume they have, and I put them on. That's what
right. That's the volume. That's the volume.
Yes.
I just talk and hear myself. That's it. But he was like, you can turn the volume up on the headphones. I had no clue. I thought, we can't be in the studio alone one day. Because we won't have no volume on the headphones.
No volume, no camera, no nothing.
No nothing. I won't even know.
It's simple buttons.
Y'all say simple.
Well, next segment, you come sit over here and I'm gonna sit over there, and we see how simple it is.
Sometimes you gotta get thrown into the fire.
We
water.
We not.
Learn how to swim.
Well, I'm with Tyrone. You ain't gonna touch me.
No,
you ain't gonna throw me nowhere.
Get thrown into the water. Learn how to swim.
No, we don't want nothing to do with that.
I sit in this chair right here.
That's
right.
You
That's
talking
how I
about
sit right here.
Reed Russell and what's his business partner name? I forgot. But anyway, going to that studio as a kid, watching, thrown into the water.
Chris Strohs. And that's how I learned all this stuff with sound and recording, because I went to school, Andre Savage, and they used to rap and stuff. And so I would go to the studio with them just to help them pay for the studio session. But then I would be watching, and I'm like, man, I could do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and then the dude, Chris, was like, he just started showing me stuff. And I'm like, all right. So I started building my own studio at my house. And you got when you build your studio and you record, you got to learn how to make them adjustments, on the fly. So, that's how I learned.
My first studio, actually, I was on off of Monroe on Harley, and that's where I was staying when Al came over to the house, and I had a little setup, little studio set up, and he was like, I rap, you got the little studio set up. Let's do. I said, I really never done it, just little stuff here and there. He said, we'll just do it, we'll figure it out. But that's how I learned, just figuring it out.
Just figuring it out. Yeah. But let's get back to the talk. Yeah, that's all right.
No, that look, I'm gonna let you boys do that.
So this is what I want to say about it.
Okay, go ahead.
One of the reasons why things keep happening in the city is because they feel like we don't care enough about us. In order for them to take us serious. Or I shouldn't say take us serious, because they took us serious because they sent 2 captains out because they heard about, the protest that was going to happen. But then when they saw it was only a handful of people, the news was circling around because the news heard about it and all of that. And then they was like, and then, they left because they like, they still ain't mad enough yet. You know what I mean?
That part.
They still ain't mad enough yet. And so when you really want to affect things that you say you care about in your neighborhood, you actually have to show other people that you care about it by showing up and being present and again, because if we say, oh, we mad about this and we gonna do something about it, and then 10 people show up, like, right, that's not even a ripple on their radar.
Right,
they can get 10 people to come out for cops with donuts.
They get more than 10 people.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if y'all really want to affect change, man, y'all have to start showing up for stuff that you say that you dislike. If you say you dislike it and you really want it to change, then you have to show up to show them that you want to change, because to them, if you don't show up, then you cool with the way things are.
Right, that part.
And it's a lot of, like you said,
they're
the
cool
POCs.
and they're cool with the way that things are. You know what I mean? So that's what I got to say about that.
And you get a lot of the POCs and a lot of the Facebook warriors, I'm going to make all these posts and I'm going to do all this. But like when Sean comes about and say, hey, look, we're going to call to action to do this, you don't show up. And like I remember Lil Duval, he would get on Instagram or Facebook every so often. He would get on the thing and say, hey, what y'all fake mad about today? And that's exactly what it would sound like, man. Like, look, think about it. I mean, it was last week, I was telling somebody my whole Facebook news feed was two things: TPS in the schools closing and the policeman and the 15-year-old girl. Now, today is Monday. I guarantee you I get on my phone now, it's nothing about TPS and it's nothing about the little girl. And it's just enough to cycle. Well, I'm not gonna say nothing because it'll be some sprinkled in there, but it's enough to keep the news cycle going for a couple days. Because if you even and now this policeman, not only is he in trouble for the young lady, he in trouble for going off on people that work at the library. So it's not just this young. So all the stuff about this young girl that don't know how to act, quote unquote, it's not her problem. It's a him problem apparently. And so now that bubbled up for a couple days. Like I said, it was hot, then it went back down. So like DJ Impress said, if you're gonna be mad, we got to be mad enough to show them that we're angry. And it can't be 10 people for a protest against something this serious.
But and this is one thing that I know, being who I have been, and doing the things that I do, a lot of people here won't even get involved until you start rolling, right? So I'll take 10 serious people that's serious about change, right? And start affecting the things that we can affect. And as the train start rolling, I understand that people are going to jump on board because they see a moving train, right? What I think a lot of people are leery in being what I call grassroots, because there's a lot of grassroots issues that people rally behind, and then you never hear anything else behind it.
Right.
Yeah.
I think with things like the circle, I think we are really building a foundation and a strategy that will, actually produce results.
Yeah.
Right. But people are not going to jump on board till they see some of the results that we produce, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Right.
And I've been in the grass, in the dirt, behind the scenes forever. You know what I mean? And so I understand how it works.
Yeah. Donetta Carter just said, there was an 8-year-old that got shot at Joey Brown Park. Yeah,
he was 6.
He was
I think I was about to say he was 6. Yeah, he was
6. But still, like we're not mad enough, right?
Right.
A 6-year-old got shot and we not even talking about that. And then yesterday I was out with my grandsons, right? I had took them to the mall and then we went over to McDonald's to eat. And a Toledo police officer had 3 young black boys in McDonald's, right? And I walked in and I looked, and he looked at me because he know what I do, right? He was like, he just shook his head like, you already know. And I was like, yeah. Make a long story short, I'm not sure what the young man did, but 2 of them end up getting arrested, right? Got put in cuffs. And I felt so bad.
Yep.
Because here I am sitting at the table with 2 of my grandsons who are young black boys, right? I see the Toledo, and nothing against the Toledo police officer, because he was very, very patient with these kids. Like, I think these kids were being, they were blatantly being disrespectful. Where I thought he was going to turn and be like, "Can I get boot camp for a minute?" You know, like shake him up for me. But what I see is that I see black and brown children that are either being arrested, being traumatized, because they are being put into the system, where parents are at their wits' end, they don't know what else to do, and it's a revolving cycle, and we're not mad enough because it is our babies that the attack is on. Rather it's definitely a spiritual attack, but it's also generational curses that are attached to them that is allowing them to end up in places they're not prepared for. And then I don't know if people are really ready to understand what's getting ready to happen with the public school system.
Yeah, man.
That by itself is sad.
Yeah.
I would think eating at McDonald's was punishment enough.
Right.
According to the CEO of McDonald's.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
man.
No, but again, people don't really they don't really either I can't even say it, they wait till it hit home.
Yeah.
When you can affect some things before it get to your house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you see a house 2 doors down burning, you know what I mean?
Yep.
You try to
then
take
you
care.
want to panic.
Yeah, you try to take care of that before the house next to you burn, and then the wind is blowing, so you're like, hey, let's start taking care of them fires
early
when they down the street.
Right.
You know what I mean? And don't wait till they get to your house.
Right. You're right. So it's really sad, and it's been that way. It's been that way for a long time. I remember, I go back as far as Trayvon Martin. Right, I remember that they did a protest downtown at the Common Pleas Court, and they had all these people speaking. And when I look at back then and I look up to now, I'm like, where is all those people at now? Where is that? Where is that frustration, that fight, that bite?
But I think some of it is that a lot of people felt beat down. You know what I mean? A lot of people are not built to take a lot of that on their shoulders, and so when you know that you're standing up for a good cause, and then you feel like people don't have your back, sometimes that beat people down. It takes a lot to stand in the gap for other people on a consistent basis, because again, when you standing up for something right, then people start checking in your past to see what you ever did wrong. People start making up lies on you. People start scrutinizing you and all of that stuff. And you have to be built different in order to withstand a lot of that. And a lot of people, again, after them photo ops, they just
You saying photo ops, it reminds me of something. Like a lot of the people that were standing up for Trayvon Martin and for George Floyd were people who wanted to gain national or because it was a big deal. It was a national deal. It was a big worldwide issue. So they wanted to be the face of that issue for Toledo. But now that this is local, only and is basically localized. I know some people talked about it nationally, but it's basically localized. So they're not going to really be the person, the face of this situation, because it's only local and it's not national. So it's not big enough for them.
Hey man, I wish people would realize that everything starts locally.
Everything.
You know what I mean?
Everything.
There's hardly anybody that got famous nationally first. You know what I mean? You have even like the music industry. Even like back in the day when I used to work at like Sound Design and all that stuff, they'll come and say, the record companies would come and say, who's hot locally? You know, that they want to know that you can build your own following. They want to know that, you know what I mean, all of that kind of stuff before they give you the opportunity to affect statewide. And then regional and then across the country. It's the same thing with politics and issues, man. Let's clean up home.
Right, clean up home. Right, absolutely.
A good example of what you just said, as far as locally being recognized, is Chris Bird.
Yeah.
He was locally recognized as a great musician and then made great music
and writer,
and man, phenomenal writer.
Yeah.
Now he's nationwide, and you got other gospel artists having him write for them.
Yeah,
right.
So, and that's where it starts. It starts locally. You don't see a high school player being a nationally ranked high school player before he's ranked locally.
You ain't never seen nobody be all state and not all city.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It just don't happen that way.
Right. Yeah. And you do have to have thick skin, because people will say, "Well, you got a bullseye on your back, Sean, because you speak up and you do this." But at the end of the day, don't be scared to take a stand for something that that's not right. And I see a lot of people, especially black men, that would just tuck their tail and just be like, "Yeah, I'm good. I don't want to mess up what I got going on." So yeah.
When they start looking up your third grade girlfriends and all that kind of stuff. Right. He pushed Sally Joe on the playground when he was 5. He ain't worth the cause. Stop it, man. Stop it.
Yeah. And so I think sometimes people think that you try to make it about you, and then you have to reiterate to them that this has nothing to do with you or me. This has everything to do with us. Yep. And that's where we got to start building relationships. If it can't be about us, then we're going to always get the injustice of what's taking place with us. And that's just what it is at the end of the day.
Yeah, you see what he did right there?
Okay. Snazzy, man.
See, that's why when I sit in that seat, that's why I sit in that seat. I be over there like,
man.
See, peace
Shaunisms
equals people
everybody
everywhere
acting crazy every day.
Every day. Yeah.
I told him, I said, I don't think that's what Sean said.
Something like that. Because nothing changes until you change your underwear.
Yep, that's another one.
Yeah.
But we got to do better. And again, I'm gonna always hang my hat on the amazing people that's here in Toledo. Like, that's what be tripping me out. I'm like, do you know how great you are?
Man.
Do you know how blessed you are? Do you know how anointed you are? Like, do you see that? Like, man.
And the bad thing is sometimes it takes other people to come here to point out the greatness that they see. Like, other people, other places know that we have jewels in Toledo.
Yeah.
They know it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Some of the best music I could think of, like all them cats down in Atlanta, Jason Rome,
Smurf, Duke.
Yeah, all of them. That
Tobias
was here. Yep, Tub.
Yep.
All of them was here. And it's crazy. They was all kind of a collective here. But then they all went to Atlanta, and them Atlanta stars couldn't wait to get a hold of, you know what I mean? Sticks.
Yep. He's playing. He be playing in London.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cledell King.
Yeah.
Playing for the biggest artists. The biggest artists going on tour, because they know the best drummers. Man, Sticks and Cledell are probably the two top drummers in the world.
Yeah.
Not in the city.
Now, who was his dad?
Louis Newsom.
That's what I thought. Yeah. And that's another thing too, the musicians that come out of Toledo, man. Like, amazing.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, there'd be people that play that I didn't even know to play. I'll be like, what?
Yeah.
I didn't know they can get down like that. Yeah.
That's funny. Yesterday, you mentioned that. Yesterday, RC got on the keyboard. I've never seen RC play the keyboard. It blew. Kim Burrell didn't even know. She was like, "You play that too?" And he just started laughing. I'm like,
I don't think there's nothing that he can't play.
That's what I asked one of the guys. I was like, he plays
everything but the saxophone.
Yeah.
But that's because you guys, when y'all was going to church, y'all sat up there with the musicians.
We had to.
Y'all had to.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You don't know. We had to.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No. If there was no drummer, believe you, my grandmother was like, get on the drums. Like, I don't know how to play the drums. You gonna learn today?
Who we got? Who we got?
Education correspondent.
Man, our education correspondent is on. What's up? What's up?
The Green Ranger is
My
here.
Green Ranger. Now, Lexi, you know they're gonna say something about that blue, right?
I was about to get it.
You know they're gonna say something about that blue, but that's all right.
It's Black Lido, so I can't help but.
The
blue is what I had to grab today. I got lime green under there just for the Green Ranger.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Green. That's what you call being a Green Ranger at heart. It's close to our heart. You see that?
What's going on with you, girl? How's your day? How's your morning starting off?
Man, it's a busy morning. We blessed. We got new staff in the building.
Good.
They got their GED.
They got their GED. Yeah.
They got their GED. They passed all the major things ahead of time, and they're wishing to open. So it's definitely a blessing.
Good.
They were here bright and early.
Good.
Y'all know this last week has been so full of very trying times because the TPS announcement, I think it scared people just because the transformation came out. We don't have decisions yet, though.
Right.
They don't go until April 28th. We don't see them vote on if all of these things are going to go through yet. So it's kind of like we're putting in a fear, or we exist right now on the edge of our seats all the time.
Right.
We're just on the edge of our seats. The things that had to take place immediately, they took place immediately. But these things that they put in the transformation plan, which we be honest, the transformation plan says that it's already been voted on.
Absolutely.
Basically.
There you go. Tell the truth. Tell the truth, Lexi.
I gotta tell the truth because the way that it's worded says we know it's gonna pass. Even though it's not supposed to go up for vote until April 28th. So I don't know what's that about. My plans is to be at that meeting on the 28th because I would love to see how does this go. Are we asking questions about certain pieces of this transformation plan? Is there any room for discussion? Based upon how the plan is laid out, it doesn't look like there's room for discussion. It looks like decisions have been made, and now it's time for us to deal with those decisions. I think that we first have to remember that this is a very hard decision for the people who had to make the decision.
Right.
People are taking it personal that these schools closed. Well, if a school got less than 100 or 200 kids in there, just doesn't make financial sense to keep the school open.
That part.
It's not nothing against you. It's not nothing against your neighborhood. It just doesn't make sense. What I would like to know is, what does repurposing mean?
Repurpose is a nice way of saying closing. Because closing don't look as good on paper as repurposing does. So,
but no, hopefully
what are we actually doing with these buildings?
That's what I was about to say. Hopefully they can find something constructive to do with those buildings, be it community centers, or I don't know, I'm just making up stuff, but like hubs. Community centers or hubs, or even what's the building they had down on Manhattan, the TPS building or something, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. I think that was an old school at one point that they turned into the like Board of Education. I couldn't So
the board, what I found out is that the board moved to Summit, right?
Right.
So TPS bought the old Riverside building, and the roof just caved in last week or the week before last.
Oh, really?
Now, I don't know what's the maintenance plan around TPS, but it just seems a little peculiar to me that the roof would be caving in where the administration reside at. So, to my knowledge, this is what do we call these? These are my sources. My sources say that about 50 people moved from TPS administration building on Summit due to a roofing issue, and they have been distributed, some of them at DeVoe.
Wow.
The word on the street is that they don't have it in their budget to repair whatever took place at Summit. Now, because it's one of the most recently acquired buildings, it doesn't make sense to me that we would acquire buildings that have terrible
Roof
roofing
issues,
integrity.
Right.
I don't know how true this is,
But
I do know
through your sources,
administration has moved. That's what I do know.
that's what you do know.
Wow. Yeah.
I do know administration has moved. Some offices have been moved. I know some of the movers who moved them. So it's not all hearsay.
So that over to
Nevertheless,
what is that over at the DeVilbiss building? They moved to
No, it said DeVoe.
they moved to DeVoe.
DeVoe. Okay. Wow.
Okay.
The reality is there's a lot of closing schools that they could move to.
Right.
That part.
And that's what I was saying. Like one of those buildings they talking about repurposing. Now you don't have to worry about fixing that one.
Yeah.
Hopefully the roofs are strong on these, because they just built some of those schools.
Right.
MLK is like not even 15 years old, is it?
No, I don't think it's that
So
old.
guess what, y'all? These buildings really are old, right? So I was saying that too. Like, well, they just built these buildings. Well, when I was in high school, now I gotta tell y'all when I was in high school. In 2004, I went to Libby High School and accepted the Bill and Melinda grant that gave the city TPS $33 million to start the rebuild of all of the schools.
Okay.
This was in 2004. They had to do some matching of funds, but that's how all these new schools came along, was with the Bill and Melinda Gates grant that we were awarded back in 2004 when Libby High School was still standing and operating.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But as far as buildings, okay.
Schools been around for quite a while, and the bad part is when they built those schools, some of them were not built considering growth in the community or decline in the community.
Right.
So some neighborhoods may have a school that's pretty big, but that's a declining area for children. And there's no way we would have known this 20 years ago. So TPS has been forced to deal with that because families right now are translucent.
Yeah.
So they live here for 6 months and somewhere else for 6 months.
Hey, but as far as buildings go, 20 some years is not a lot. I mean, a lot of the homes that we live in is, was built back in, the early hundreds. You know what I'm saying? So 20 some years is not a long time for. It's not supposed to be a long time for architecture.
Yeah, that's for a school building.
So what I will tell us
like
is that the materials our homes were built with were of better quality.
Right.
And
Back then.
because I've seen in some of these schools, they got a little wear and tear. I think that we probably could use a maintenance program around TPS on some of our buildings. And what I can say is that some of the things in the older buildings, like over at Scott, in the gym, we only have one heating component. Well, the heating component that needs to be replaced, Einstein informant told me, it's only about $40,000. Well, if we trying to save money for the whole school system, we definitely don't have $40,000 just to replace one component.
Hey, so
And where do you get that from? Are they cold in that wing? It's some real questions that have to now start being asked. And y'all know I'm going to dig.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this though. The way that you do that though is like when we were at Macumber, we had those shops. Teach the kids how to fix it, to fix them. You know what I mean? And then there is no cost to that because you're saving money and you're building futures for these kids. You know what I mean? And I know they have, I forgot what they call them now. We call them shop classes, but vocational. Yeah, man. Put them kids to put
them to work.
Not necessarily put them, but that's how you learn on the job training.
Right.
We got this issue at this school. We gonna take a class. We gonna show them from the beginning how to build it up and build it out, and it'll save you money because you'll have your own ingrown workforce.
Right. Absolutely.
For sure. I think the biggest issue that we're going to also run into is that these people who are getting laid off from TPS have to come back out to the real workforce. And the real workforce, your pay rate isn't as inflated just because of the letters behind your name.
Hey, I was going to ask you this, Lexi. How is all of this going to affect like the daycare industry? I know that you're big in that. How is all of this going to affect the daycare industry?
So we have not, let me not say older. We have a mature population of owners, and they have really moved away from dealing with school-age children. So you would notice now it's not even that many daycares that are specifically looking for school-age children. They're not going to say they're not taking them because the goal is we want to serve the whole family. But the reality is a child that's over 10 years old right now, which normally I would have kids until they 13. 10-year-old kids, they mouth so smart. They lack so much discipline that they could easily be a disruptor to your daily flow, on top of challenging your staff, and you already have staff on burnout. So it's one of those things that this will affect you, not a lot. Some times are changing in the morning where kids have to go to school. Like right now at my site, we have 4 buses that come here in the morning. We don't provide transportation at all. So you'll be all right. You just have to realize in business, what's for you is what's for you, and what's not for you is not for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
This TPS change, though, we'll have finalized on the 28th, because right now it is not final. They have to still vote on the transformation plan that they put out. So maybe there's still a chance. And this is the time where people have to really realize, though, we have to really, really get out and vote.
Yes, Lord.
Out and vote, y'all. We have a new governor coming in, a new attorney general coming in. These things are on the state side that actually directly affect us. This is the most child care has been affected by who the governor is ever.
Wow.
I've never been in child care where the governor directly affected our industry, spoke to us in press conferences. Before these last 6 years, I never had a governor talking to child care directly. So now we're about to lose him, and it has a lot of child care owners on the edge of their seats, because does this mean we have to just accept the Joshua Williams bill because he put it up and we just got to roll with it? Or does it mean we have to try to find a new ally? And it took for us to open up our doors. We did have an event with Joshua Williams. I mean, I gave him a different last name, but the conversation was educational for him. It was educational for us. And I think it was a great conversation because it allowed him to rewrite the bill after our meeting to make it better suit some of the owners, what owners were saying that they wanted in place. So we have to realize that these people who are politicians, we need to be open to conversation. Even if you're not a Republican, you need to talk to a Republican.
Right.
Even if you're not a Democrat, you need to talk to a Democrat, because they have the voice and the power to make decisions that's going to affect your life. And it is more now than ever.
Hey, Lex, let me ask you a question. So when Josh came to you guys were in there pretty strong, correct?
Yeah, we were pretty thick. We were pretty thick in here.
And so it took a people actually caring about an issue, go in to have a conversation to get him to change his mind about some parts of that bill to be able to rewrite it, because he know that his constituents cared about this issue. And so, you make some adjustments. So we got to start showing up for stuff that we care about.
Right.
We had people at our Josh event. It was for one, on President's Day. For two, it was the only day he had available, so we made it happen, because we have to compromise with this. This is what people don't realize. We got to compromise. The three, though, people came from Cleveland. People came from Dayton. People came from Bedford. People came from, it was at least 7 cities here.
Wow.
Toledo wasn't the most people there, though.
But that's okay though. But people in the state cared enough about that issue to make that journey.
Right.
Yeah.
And when you stand up and show up for things that you care about, then that's when change happens.
Yeah.
And as Sean says, nothing changes except for $1 if you need 4 quarters
and 10 dimes.
When I tell you, the group that traveled from Dayton, they caught a flat tire, y'all.
Wow.
They said, we got a flat tire. We gonna FaceTime so we can hear what's going on until we get there.
Yeah.
Wow.
You gotta be invested in areas that's going to impact you. If nothing else, be invested in areas that's going to impact you. The number one thing about Josh Bill said that every child care center was going to have to purchase a camera and make sure it can hold 60 days of storage. Due to our conversation, every child care provider in here said that's not in our budget. The revision of the bill says you use the current system that's in place to take pictures. Tell me if this conversation wasn't effective.
Right, right, exactly.
It really was just that simple. And like I told everybody, it's a teachable moment because guess what? Initially, I'm like, I'm not trying to talk to him. He should have talked to us before he put the bill together.
Right.
But guess what? Josh made sure he explained to here. I had to stop the bleed. At the end of the day, I did not want them to stop your funding altogether like they stopped the funding in Minnesota. So I had to put something together quickly to stop the bleed, which is why I'm here now to be educated on how we need to revise this. Understanding that, I'm ears wide open. Let's go.
Right, right. That part right there. Absolutely.
It all starts with a conversation.
Yep, that's it. That's it. That's what it boils down to.
Great.
Man, yep. Yeah. So, Lexi, hold tight here. We got to take a break real quick here. Shout out to our sponsors, Legal Shield by Anita Madison, Sir Sandra McPherson, City Councilwoman, Young Men and Women for Change, One Creative Cutie, the Unfinished Girl Conference, the Tabernacle Church, the Tab, H-Town, Premier Screening LLC, Deborah Barnett, Get Your Affairs in Order, Mom's House, Restore the Church the Bible Way. But before we take a commercial break, Jesse, where can they find us?
You can find us live on Facebook, live on YouTube. You can also find us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you download your favorite shows. Make sure you download the DJ Impress's new album, which is called Faithfully Yours.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Your first impression matters. What if your business could introduce itself in just 60 seconds? Anytime, anywhere. Business cards get tossed. Social posts get lost. But video connects. It lets people see your face, hear your voice, and trust your story. At Project 360 Studios, we create business spotlight videos. Short professional films that introduce who you are, what you do, and why people should choose you. Here's how it works. Step 1, plan. We help craft your story. Step 2, film in our studio or on location. Step 3, edit. We brand it with your logo, colors, and music. Step 4, deliver a powerful video you can use everywhere. Share it on your website, social media, email signature, anywhere you want to make a lasting first impression. Don't just hand out your business card. Let people meet you. Book your business spotlight video today at Project 360 Studios.
Give me one for the wake up. I'm so grateful for another day to help stimulate the mental. Time to strategize, huddle up, where's your circle? I can feel the movement radiate through the convo. Talk is cheap, turn your faith into work. I drink my second cup and put my hands in the dirt. 2 cups, drinking straight drip from the earth. Caffeinated conversations, you heard them here first. One for the wake up. One for the wake up. You heard them here first.
What up, bro? Hey, your phone is going off the hook, bro. Yeah, bro.
Let me check this email. Today is finally our moment. LS Reed said he want our demo tape, bro. We finally made it. Hey, man, this shit about to be lit, bro.
Man, we up.
Hey, let's stop.
What you got, brother?
It's a 25-track Hawk. Literally right here.
People don't even know what we had to do.
Fucking car, bro.
Car got stole. And I'm just trying to keep the fun involved. Big bottles, thick ass, blunt ass.
How the fuck we get robbed by a nice nigga and a fat nigga, bro?
Hey, we wanna hear that new Boom click.
Man, your bum still rapping, man?
I'm scared I'm about to answer that phone. I'm tired of making promises that you can't keep.
Pull up. I got no drop on.
Track Hawk got stolen, bro. But the music was in the Track Hawk.
I ain't got no light.
I got a little bitch to get.
Spinning that bitch yesterday. Push get the shoving, I'ma wipe him like a snot. Shit, we call her the Wicked Witch of the West. Already got the drop.
When I said I'm coming, man.
I don't know why to keep putting up with this shit.
Damn, that's what you all about.
I'm in the house, man. What's going on?
This dude don't know shit.
And I'm about to run on high, only 8 is gonna stop. We turned up. I already got the drop on him. Look, I'ma run it back. Crazy, put the block on him.
Man, who getting beat up out here, boy? They say. Yeah, I will. Stay down.
He wore the chain on my block, now my homie got the Glock on him.
Hello, my name is Sean Mahone Sr., founder and executive director of Young Men and Women for Change Behavior Modification Bootcamp Program. If you are a parent experiencing issues or problems with your child, then give us a call today. Young Men and Women for Change, 567-277-5352. Productive leaders for tomorrow's future.
Lord, I'm not perfect, but I'm willing. Work on me, Jesus. Work on me, Jesus. Work on me, Jesus. Work on me, Jesus. Talk that. Work on me. I've been trying to do it on my own. Fighting battles I can't win alone. Smiling on the outside, breaking within. Lord, I need you to fix my heart again. I said things I shouldn't say. Let my flesh sometimes lead the way. But I'm standing here, hands raised high. I surrender. Take the pride out of me. Take the pride out of me. Take the lies out of me. Create in me clean heart, Lord. And renew the right spirit in me. Oh, work on me, Jesus. Mold me and make me. Shape me into what you want me to be. Work on me, Jesus. Don't leave me the same. I'm ready for change. Work on me. Work on me. Take the pride out of me. Take the pride. Take the pride out of me. Take the lies out of me. Create in me a clean heart, Lord. Every scar tells a story of grace. You kept me when I lost my way. Could've left me stranded in my shame, but your mercy called my name. I'm a work in progress. Yes, it's true, but I'm depending, Lord,
morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome back to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Sean Juan, in the studio with the DJ Impress.
Hey, man, I want to say almost everybody that we talked about today then popped on at some point today. Also, Lexi, I just wanted to thank you for calling in with such clarity in your voice and your words and no cutouts or any of those type of issues that we have when other people use their other phone to make you feel better. Yeah. So I just want to thank you for your clarity this morning.
In the studio, we have. Oh, go let the Green Rangers say what they gonna say.
We call this Green Ranger clarity. That's what we call it.
I'm gonna make a T-shirt.
Right.
Green Rangers unite.
In the studio with the insurance man himself, Mr. Tyrone McCain.
Good morning to everyone that uses an iOS system and not whatever those people over there are using.
Yeah, whatever system that is.
Whatever it is over there.
Absolutely.
Morse code, Telegram, whatever it is.
Hey, it should be an EOS system every other sentence because that's all we can hear.
Look at Dr. Liddell said.
Oh boy.
It should be EOS system because that's all we can hear. Dr. Liddell was every other sentence.
Also, we're in the studio with the producer of the Rise and Grind Morning Show, Jesse Coleman.
From this point on, I'm making a declaration that no one with an Android is allowed to call in on the show.
Why, man? You don't want the clarity and
the education correspondent, she get grandfathered in, so she can still come. We ain't taking no new people.
Anyone after her.
Yeah, after her. Ain't no new people.
Hey, look, that's all right, Lexi. Wherever two shall gather, we shall be fine.
Yeah. So, Lexi, before we go, real quick here. So, do you really believe that the proposed plan is the plan?
I believe the proposed plan is the plan because there's too many dates behind it to line up with the proposed plan. Like, so at this point, we're going to go visit your new home schools between the 15th and the 22nd.
Yeah, there you go.
It sounds really already voted on, and I think we just... right, y'all. Now y'all get in there and vote like we told y'all to vote.
It's kind of like when your parents tell you we'll see, but they already know the answer anyway. So just tell you to keep you quiet. Yeah.
It's definitely giving we'll see. Before we get off of here today, though, I just want to make sure I remind y'all that Juneteenth is coming up, and it is very important that you register your organization, if you want to just be a resource to the community. We have collaborated this year with Party in the Park. This is the first year that Juneteenth will actually be on a Friday as a national, since it's been a national holiday.
Okay.
So we have changed the route so we make a bold presence downtown because this is our 4th of July. 4th of July, we was raised. We really didn't know Juneteenth was where it all reside at.
Right.
And unity in the community is what we own right now.
Facts.
So we have to show these children how to participate, have a good time. So we'll have all the resources out there for the community. We have 3 bomb performances planned where we will sing the Black National Anthem as one. And then 2 are 2 very impactful songs that have been selected, which I can't tell the name of because we are looking to book the symphony to be the background instrument. So I don't want to speak ahead on that one, but we have a great time planned. And what we are is the pregame to Party at the Park, which that day is actually a Motown theme and it's hosted by Tracy. It's going to be a great time. I just got to tell y'all, we got a link. Make sure you hit the link, register. If you want to be a part of the resource fair, if you want to participate in the parade, or if you want to do both, you do have an option to do both. And when 2 unite, yesterday I saw Monty, we made sure we Green Rangers.
Man, wait a minute about that, man. Look, now the Green Rangers is eking out of the studio, Jesse. I'm sitting across the room, man. Waved at her.
Yeah.
Nothing. I even messaged her on social media. She ignored the phone. Then when she messaged me back, she gonna say, "Oh, I didn't even see you." And then this is where she got me. She was like, "But I did go speak to the other Green Ranger."
Yeah, that's right.
I said, "Of course you did." See, yeah, it's getting ridiculous, man.
Hey, Alexcia, let me tell you this though, and we gonna let y'all know we gonna be watching all y'all that be out there celebrating Cinco de Mayo and ain't registered for the Juneteenth.
Hey, when I tell you I got something to say about all the Cinco de Mayo, the St. Patty's Day.
Yeah,
y'all the most Irishest Mexican people I ever met. Y'all ain't that Juneteenth.
Right,
man.
No complaints though. Every year we have got a bigger participation, so I have no complaints. Last year, our parade line was the longest we ever had it. We continue to grow every year, so we don't have no complaints. Whoever is supposed to be there will be there, and we actually don't cut off participation in the parade until the moment that we pull off. So there's no excuse for you not to participate. You still have to register, even if you do register that morning, though, because as we do things in order and good fashion, we have to have it documented because we're partnered with the city of Toledo. So they're our partner in this, because I went to the city of Toledo and said, "What are you guys doing for Juneteenth?" And they said, "You know what? You got a point. We love to partner. Can you help us make sure we represent Juneteenth properly?" And that's what they do.
Did you have to explain to them what Juneteenth was first?
Right.
So actually, they had us deal with human relations, and
all right, yeah.
We didn't have to explain to them because it is a board that had like Malcolm on there, and you know.
Shout out to
Some
Malcolm
pretty
Cunningham
cool
too.
African Americans that work for the city.
Shout out to Malcolm. He don't get enough credit to me. Malcolm is a
I
good dude.
swear he don't. Malcolm be out here. As they would say, sometimes in our community, we say when we see black people that deal with the city, or you just that token.
Right.
No, you represent us and you're for us. And sometimes I can't act like us when I'm in these spaces.
Right. Yeah.
It's just that simple. There is a decorum that must take place.
Right.
Because we all don't act the same.
There you go. Yeah.
United with Vanessa, y'all have a good day.
All right. Thank you for checking in with us. We appreciate you. Have a great day.
Yeah.
Shout out to our sponsors, ladies and gentlemen. Early Start Behavioral Health, KSM Mobile Laundry, McCain Insurance and Casualties, Jamaican Reggae Kitchen Man, Your Computer Needs of Toledo LLC, Cartier One Auto Sales, Nickel Bar and Grill, The Social Butterfly, Pink Lady Cigar Club. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our show. Thank you for watching. We want you guys to have a great day on purpose. But before we go, ladies and gentlemen, we always like to leave you with something that will encourage you, motivate you, or push you along your way today. Impress, what do you want to say?
Again, we all face fear, but you get to define what fear means to you. You can forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. Happy birthday to my wife. And that's it. Cool. And get the album. Faithfully Yours.
Faithfully Yours.
Look
Absolutely.
it up on all streaming platforms. DJ Impress with no I.
Impress with no I. Okay, just wanted to make sure they heard that. Bishop, Pastor, Elder, Insurance Man McCain, what do you want to say?
Hey, I got two quotes. One from my favorite movie, What We Do in Life Echoes Through Eternity. And my son told me a joke. I'm going to leave this with you. A lion would never drink and drive, but a tiger would.
That is hilarious.
Jesse, what do you want to say?
Remember to follow us on all social media at the 419 Grind, and visit the website, the419grind.com. Visit the sports website, winorlosesports.com. Go to the shop and get some merch.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, just remember, you are the head and not the tail. You are above and not beneath. Why? Because your future is in front of you and not behind you. Have a great day on purpose. Go be great. We out. Peace.
Ain't no point being safe if you don't take it to the street. Every hood, every city, every corner, every block. Jesus breaking down chains, every stronghold. Got joy in my soul, fire in my bones. He lifted me up when I couldn't stand alone. So I'm hitting these streets, let the whole outside. Let's